cual me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar.
North of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider-curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
And stepping in, Miguel Rojas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a full count now, 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, here is Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Strike taken up in the zone. Hit hard but foul. Just underway here in Southern California. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mookie Betts is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Alcantara has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. First delivery to him. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Seager at second with 2 down. High and away, not close. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will.
Now to bat, Will Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Adam Duvall.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Duvall goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And now in the box, Brian Anderson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Isan.
Next to dig in, Isan Diaz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. A high fastball is in there. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Pollock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the next to bat will be Lewis Brinson.
25, Lewis Brinson.
From the stretch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. The 1-1. Popped him up. Smith is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch on the way. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Taylor on at first, nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Throw over to the bag. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in will be Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 pitch. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Turner is off of first with 2 away. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. John Curtis enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Dodgers lead it 6-0. So now here is Sandy Leon, and he wrote down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Here's the first pitch, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The next 0-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
John Curtis.
At the plate, John Curtis. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up, Miguel Rojas flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now. Fastball just missed above the zone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so loud.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Chris Taylor.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Brinson comes on now, and he has it one down. Stepping in once again is A.J. Pollock. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
first delivery to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for LA. They lead it 6-0.
Already know that. Top of the game with an ounce of that back. Riding through the city in a magic.
Ready now is Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder.
Up next from Miami, Adam Duvall looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Kershaw's ready. Here it comes. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. And he lays off there, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First offering.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging it.
Duvall is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 5.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Fastball 2-0.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. First offering.
Ball 1.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 39.
Garrett Cooper will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's
well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail 6-1. Zach Pop, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Will Smith, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Chris Taylor waits on deck. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 out, runner at first, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done.
Now it'll be Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, That was a pretty good pitch, a fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out with the man at first. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Richard Blyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering, and that misses, ball one. One out, nobody on. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Up next, the right field.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 1.
Ready now for the Marlins, Isan Diaz. No hits to this point. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Two balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Smith has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Lewis Brinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They trail 6-1.
7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Anderson is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
To first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up is Max Muncy. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Sandy Leon. first pitch on the way, and it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now here it comes. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Smith is underneath this one. One down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next up is Miguel Rojas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. LA's on top, 6-1. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher,
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Slow roller out to short. Knee high, he barehands it in time. So here is Chris Taylor, lifetime in this matchup, batting at an even .400. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 6-1. Just like Vegas in the sun. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jimmy Nelson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Beatty is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Lux is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now Corey Dickerson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Adam Duvall is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Count 21. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Beatty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Brian Anderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is foul right side. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
6-1 the final tally today. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. Sandy Alcantara was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.